What is good, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. So in this particular video, I'll be analyzing EURUSD GBPUSD GBPJPY and AUD USD. So without wasting time, let's get straight to the video. So in front of us we have EURUSD, and on this particular instrument I am bullish. The reason why I'm bullish is because the market had a bearish channel over here, which at the moment the market has broken out and is trading above that bearish channel. Now the second reason why I'm looking for buyers on this instrument is because at the moment the market had created a very strong area of support over here. As you can see, this was the first touch back in 2015, a second touch, a third touch, a reaction around that structure. The market tried to break below that structure but could not sustain itself below that structure, and the market ended up closing above that structure again. You look at it again, the market reacted over here, and again the market at the moment is reacting around that structure. So I feel like the market is going to continue going up, right? So now the way you can trade this market, you need to move to a smaller time frame. Let's start with the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, as much as I'm looking for buys or on the higher time frame, on the weekly time frame you can also see there is a counter trend over here, the first touch over there, second touch, a third touch, and a fourth touch that the market at the moment is reacting from. So I feel like for you to get those buys, we need to wait for the market to reach this low over here, wait for the market to reach this low, and that's where we can start to anticipate those buys that we are seeing on the higher time frame. But it doesn't mean you cannot trade this market at the moment. So I've identified two areas of interest. We need to move to the daily time frame. So if you want to trade this market at the moment, this is what you should look out for. So as you can see, the market came down, respecting that resistance over there. It came down. So I'm looking at this high over here and this low over here as my areas of interest. So now the market at the moment is below this structure over here, which for me, I feel like if you want to trade this market, it makes sense to sell at this area over here, sell the market to this support, and if the market reaches this support, you want to wait and see how the market moves, how the market is going to react rather to that area. If the market breaks, which I doubt it could do, then it would mean the market is bearish, but I do expect for the market to have a reaction around the structure, and then eventually you're gonna see those buyers coming in. But let's see if there's something on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, of course there is something. So what you can do for the week that is coming, look out, right? So if you come to the 4-hour time frame, I've identified this high over here as the high of the range, and this is the low of the range. So what I'm looking for the week that is coming is look for sells back if the market could push back to this resistance. So look for sells when the market reaches that high, and hopefully if the market breaks this support of the range over here, we can expect or anticipate a retracement and then a continuation to the downside back to the support, and this is where we're going to look for buys to the upside. Pretty much that's all I'm looking for in this instrument. Moving on to GBPUSD, let's go to the higher time frame, the monthly time frame. So if you come to this instrument, you can clearly see that the market I've identified that I'm bullish on this instrument, and the reason is there was a counter trend, a bearish trend in fact, that the market had created. However, at the moment you can see that the market is above that bearish trend, which means for me the market is bullish. Second reason why I'm looking for buys on this market, the reason why I'm bullish is because market also has created a very strong area of support over here. As you can see, first touch over here, second touch, a third touch, a fake out, and then the market again reacted again around that structure, and at the moment the market is above that structure, hence my bullish bias. Now if you move to a smaller time frame, as much as we are looking for buys, I don't know which time frame to go to. Okay, let's start with the weekly time frame. As much as I'm looking for buys, I do see that the market at the moment is in a range, right? The market is ranging, and this is the high of the range over here, and this is the low of the range over here. So what I see is the market now at the moment, though I was expecting the market to just continue moving up impulsively, you can clearly see that the market is at the moment reacting on that resistance over there, this high of the range. The market is reacting around that structure, coming down. So I'm expecting for the market to drop back to this support, and when we reach the support, I'm hoping for the market to then find support and buy from there, hopefully to give us that bullish move that we are expecting on the higher time frame. So the way you can trade this market for the week that is coming, I have identified areas of interest. Let's move to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, I have these two areas as my two areas of interest. I'm looking to sell on this resistance over here, and I'm looking to sell if the market can end up breaking below this structure, and of course it means the market is bearish. I don't think it's very visible on this time frame. Let's go to the smaller time frame. As you can see, So what I'm looking for the week that is coming is the market didn't really push as I expected. It reached this resistance and then the market came down and then started to range. So I do expect for the market to give a pushback again to this resistance, and when we reach this resistance, I'm looking for sales, hoping to break this support over here. And when we break this support, then it would confirm that the market indeed is bearish, and then from there we continue to sell this market back to that support that we have over here on the higher time frame, and then from there we can start to anticipate bias to the upside. Pretty much that is all that I'm seeing in this instrument. There's nothing more. So yeah man, use your own discretion, make your own analysis, and yeah man, let's move on to the third instrument rather of the day. This is GBP JPY. So GBP JPY on the monthly time frame, at the moment the market is broken out of a resistance. So this was a very strong area of resistance. As you can see, this was the high that the market had created over here. So we could say the market was in a range. So this was the low of the range over here, and this was the high of the range, and at the moment the market is broken out. So the only logical thing to assume or expect is that the market, as it's breaking out, it should eventually come back to retest this high over here, and when it does that, then we can expect further buys to the upside. So the way you can trade this market, you need to move to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame over there. So on the daily time frame, the market is still in a bullish run. As you can see, it broke this resistance over here, and ever since it broke that resistance, didn't really come for a retracement. So I do expect that it's gonna come eventually. The market is gonna come eventually for a retracement, and if the market doesn't, then it means, well, there's no trading opportunity. But for me guys, to have a trading opportunity on this instrument, I need the market to push back to this resistance over here, and then this is where I can start to look for buys to the upside. And pretty much that's all I have on this instrument. There is not really happening into this market. It's just at the moment the market is moving higher, right? The market is in a bullish run. So for the week that is coming, what you can do to know if the market is going to continue up or coming back down, let's do like this. Look at this high. The market has created a resistance around that structure. Of course you can see that. Let's also draw a support around here. Okay, let's rather focus on this one over here. So for the week that is coming, if the market ends up breaking above this high over here, then maybe you should continue looking for buyers, which I doubt is going to happen. So what I'm looking for, maybe the market could end up coming back down, breaking this support over here, and if it does that, it's good. Then it means the market is going to give us back, it's going to rather come back, give us a retracement back to this support over here, which I hope it does, and then from there, that's all. That's where we're going to start to look for further buys to the upside. That's all I'm looking for in this instrument. There's really nothing much into it. There's nothing less. Moving on to AUD USD. So AUD USD, and I'm closing with this one. I am looking for buyers. I am bullish on this instrument, and the reason is, as you can see, we did have a bearish trend over here, which at the moment the market broke out and came to retest, and the market is trading above that structure at the moment. Now the second reason why I'm looking for buyers on this market is because there is a strong area of support around here which was created. That's the first touch over there, second touch over here, third touch, a fourth touch, and again at the moment the market is reacting around that structure. Now the way you can trade this market, you need to move to a smaller time frame. Let's start with the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can also see there was a counter trend over here, a first touch, a second touch, a third touch, fourth touch, a reaction again around the structure. But at the moment the market is broken out of that resistance, which then confirms that again the market indeed is bullish. But if you move to a smaller time frame like the daily time frame, you will see that the market, though I'm looking for buyers, the market at the moment is in a range, right? I reach this resistance over here. If it does reach that resistance, I'm going to start to look for sales. And if the market does in fact sell, come back to this support, on this support I'm going to look for buyers, and whichever direction the market breaks, if the market breaks out, which I hope it does, then it would confirm that indeed the market is bullish, and a retracement, we wait for a retracement before we can anticipate further buys to the upside. And if the market then ends up breaking below this range over here, then it would mean maybe the market is coming back to retrace, to retest the trend line over here, to retest the trend line and the support that we have over here, and then from there we can start to look for further buys to the upside, which I doubt is going to happen. Pretty much that's all I have for the week that is coming. Thank you guys for watching up to this far. If you are, please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you find this kind of content valuable. Otherwise, yeah man, that's all I have for the week that is coming and for this video. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.